Hi, my name's Beth and I'm the founder of Sort My Life Solutions, or Smiles. I just want to talk to you today about willingness. This is something I find that a lot of my clients struggle with actually, is they want to change, they want to break a pattern, whether that's an addiction or something that's been holding them back, some limitation. But they find that although they want to change, they actually find that the willingness to actually do it can be quite a struggle. A lot of people actually resent having to change, and I understand why. A lot of people think it's unfair. I mean, it's this whole toss-up between, do I fix the world or do I fix me? Because a lot of the time it seems like it's the world that's kind of down on you. It may not be your fault that you've got this issue to deal with, but I'm going to explain to you why. It's a different way of looking at it. Okay, so the point is, if you're actually resentful about having to change, you're wasting quite a lot of your energy. Because if you think about it, there is really only that one dichotomy, isn't there? You can either change the world or you can change you. Now, changing the world, this massive, great spinning, blue and green thing that we're on, good luck. It's not going to happen, is it? So you've got to face it. The only thing that you can change is you. I know we all want to, change other people and we wish they'd change, but actually you're wasting your energy doing that. Whereas you could be spending that energy on actually making the changes and being happy. Now the great thing about this is that you're part of the world too. So even by changing yourself, you are actually changing the world. You're actually fixing the world by becoming a better person in it. So it's actually one of these things that, there's no point in being resentful. It's good for you. I promise you, if you make changes to yourself, if you do the right things and become more positive and, and make the change in your life to break the pattern, I guarantee you'll be happier. There is just no way that won't happen. If you get unstuck from whatever you've been stuck in, you will be happier. I mean, it's kind of like one of these, I hate the word no-brainer, but it is. So in a way, we kind of have to just accept the whole point of that maybe it doesn't feel fair. But actually, that's another thing. When you're doing this, you're in control. I think a lot of the reason why people find it quite difficult to kind of let go and sort things out is that they believe in some way that they've lost if they do that. So say you've got some pattern or some problem and that's been caused by an issue in your past. A lot of people believe that they're kind of like, well, that person's getting away with it, why do they have to change, and they feel resentful because they're the one that has to do the work. And I understand that, I totally do. But the point is, they're not winning. They're winning by you staying the same and not making those changes. You're winning when you take control and focus on you. Because focusing on you and giving yourself, this freedom, this new way of behaving, and solving your problems, that's when you win. That's when you win. If you've ever felt resentful that you've got some problem, whether it's whatever it is, an addiction, an eating disorder or something, and you actually know where that's come from, you know that you've got this big painful thing in your past, and you know that it's because of that. If you're leaving that alone, you're letting them win. You're letting the people that hurt you win. And I don't think you want to do that. So, and I'll go back to something I mentioned before as well about actually, by you changing and sorting yourself out, you're making the world better. Now think about that. Because actually when you change yourself and when you become a better person, you develop all these great characteristics. So you can change the world little by little with everyone you interact with. Okay, because you'll have, say you've got more empathy, more patience, more tolerance. You've turned into this person that doesn't judge people. This is what happens when you make changes. You can develop all sorts of amazing parts of your personality. And then you're kinder, you're less harsh to people. And that spreads out. It spreads out with everyone you meet. Think about the people in your life now that you're causing pain to. Now, none of us want to cause pain to people. And again, I completely sympathise with you. I've been in this patterns. I was, and I was an absolute burden to my parents a lot of the time, bless them. And, you know, I caused everyone pain. I caused my partners pain, my family, everyone. And I didn't want to do that. That wasn't something I wanted to do, but I felt trapped in it. But now, you know, because I'm better and because I've changed these things about me, I can make them proud. I can spread joy in, you know, in people's lives. I can help other people. And that's incredible. That's an incredible gift, you know, particularly from where I've come from. So that's an amazing part of it. And that's the thing, once you have sorted yourself out, you know, and it's always a work in progress. I am. Everyone is, you know. But once you've sorted yourself out, then you can start changing the world as well if you want to. You know, you'll be this person that can actually have power over situations and things. You know, and I don't mean in some weird egotistical way. I mean basically, you know, that you'll be done with you. You won't have as much to work on, so you can help other people. And that again will change the world. You know, so I say, you know, if you've got that whole toss-up between fixing yourself and fixing the world, you know what you've got to do. And that's one thing to remember, I think, whenever you're struggling with resentment against willingness. This is your choice. You have the freedom here to choose. You know, you have the freedom to let it either go on or to stop it now. You know, and live this amazing life. And you know what you've got to do. Anyway, that's all from me. Check out my website. It's www.smiles.co.uk. I'll put the website link below. Follow me on Twitter. I'm Beth Smiles, BETHSMYLS. And I hope to see you again soon. Thank you. Bye.